Okay, so I get a lot of people asking me about my 171 mods, and I thought I'd show this one off since I think it's one of the more important ones. So what I've done is I really didn't like the cabinets, didn't have enough room in the 171, and the big one is you'll notice I added 3 drawers. So we'll start there. What I did in the kitchen is I got 3 pieces of wood from Home Desperate, and I took this one and I took out the knockouts. There was a USB plug and an outlet here. I figured I didn't need that outlet since there was one over here, and I added a better, more modern USB plug here with more modern quick charge. So that's why I got rid of this one, got rid of the wires. And so for here, we made one of these fold outs here. And this one here is a drawer. And we took the knockout here and we made a drawer here as well. If I had to do this again, I probably would have cut this a little bit wider. There was no need that I had to use the existing shape, but I did. And this is just wood straight off from Home Depot. I cut a little bit narrow wood, a 1/2 inch, cut a little bit narrower, and then 3/4 inch front. And I made a cheapy little box, a little dado blade in there with my table saw, put some Luan in. And I did use the underside door mount. And although it doesn't pull out all the way, it meant that I was able to go almost to the side because these drawers are so small. They make the drawers a little bit bigger. If I had to do it again, I probably would have cut this a little bit bigger. I did not cut these at all. Same thing down here. This one's much smaller, and I could have definitely cut out to here. Let me change the zoom on this a little bit so it doesn't distort. There we go. And I also made this drawer a little bit smaller. This one goes all the way back. It's a full 22-inch drawer. I was able to move the wires. This one, there were wires in the way I was worried about. It turns out they weren't in the way. I was able to move them. There's a tube that comes up here that runs wires, and I could have cut that shorter and gone all the way back. But instead, I just made this 18 inches, which is only a few inches shorter. Works great. For in here, I removed the 2 backs that were in there, and I moved this one way back. I cleaned up the wires. So this one I got all the way back to the plumbing. This one I moved completely. This shelf was not strong enough, and so I did add an extra bracing under here because once I removed it, it wasn't strong enough. I added a soap dispenser I drilled in, and I will probably eventually add over here a water filter, but I didn't do that yet. And in here I got some pre-made wood that was already finished at Lowe's, and I added a couple shelves at 2 different heights in here. And that's basically the kitchen mods to make the kitchen more usable. And just since I can turn around, the other probably #1 question I get asked about is the lights. And I changed the switch out to a dimmer, which really makes a big difference in here, so I can dim all the lights. And that's the kitchen mod.